Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing asking boys questions girls are too afraid to ask. Today I am joined with my sister again. You guys like it when she's on my channel and I thought this would be a bit more fun if I had somebody to do it with me. So I asked a few of my boys that are friends, some questions, and obviously I can't be with any of them because of quarantine, so I thought I might as well just ask them over text, and I got quite a few responses, so we're just going to read some for the girls that are too afraid to ask these kind of questions. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first question I asked was, if a girl stayed over and accidentally had a period and got it all over the sheets, what would you do? So I asked my friend Will the first question. I'm going to plug his Instagram in the description just because he's a needy little and he needs the girls in his DM, so there's a
go check him out
in the description. So Will said that he would change the sheets and he wouldn't really mind because there's nothing they can really do about it. I respect that a lot because I think it's quite disgusting when boys don't appreciate,
it's if when they what's the word, when they go all like no, don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, they find it cringy. Period. I respect guys that would just clean the sheets and not really care about it, to be honest.
Or help at least.
So I then asked my sister's boyfriend Jack, I will also link his Instagram in the description. He said that he would run the girl, or probably you in this case, it would have to be a bath or a shower, obviously wake her up and then just wash the sheets and try and put her in a good mood. This is what I need, I think every guy should be like. This will just make girls feel so much more comfortable. I respect that a lot, so yes. That is a response, and
well done, Jack.
Yeah, happy with those responses.
What's the first thing you notice in a girl? So Will said, I notice face first, then hair, and the rest, not gonna lie.
I assume most boys would be like this. I feel like they always judge by the face first, and then along comes the rest, the body. Let's say, for instance.
Excuse me?
Trying to film.
Obviously you're going to see someone's face first.
Obviously, yeah.
You have to be physically attracted to someone. Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. My camera actually just cut off because somebody was calling and then I ended up hanging up and then my camera died as well. So do you want to carry on from where we went off?
Just like the majority of them said, it's obviously face at first glance, but then personality comes in afterwards as they get to know them.
Yeah, so the answer is pretty much,
it's not really got a proper answer to it because they say personality afterwards, so maybe just at first, face.
Okay, yeah, so that is the answer to that one. Okay, so the next question I asked my friends is, do boys stalk girls' instas? Because obviously us girls, we obviously stalk boys' instas quite a lot. Obviously we don't, but we obviously would have in the past. And majority of them did actually say that they do. Sometimes they just do it to try and see who their friends are talking to, and they just like to stalk the girl's insta and see what she's like. But I wouldn't be surprised if boys did it as well, if I'm really honest.
Everyone does.
Everyone does, but some of the boys were saying they have before, or in just as a whole, they reckon boys do.
The next question is, does a girl's body count matter? Majority of boys said it doesn't matter, just as long as it's not a high, too high number.
I thought that maybe boys would be put off if girls had slept with too many people, because I know that girls get turned off if they found out boys have slept with an awful amount of people.
No, but I see on social media loads of boys going, oh, if a girl's body count's over 5, red flag, or something like that.
Well, I don't know. Personally, from what they've said, they think that boys don't really care, to be honest, so I don't really think it's a big deal. Okay, so the next question we asked them was things girls do that are a turn off, and this one didn't surprise me. Quite a lot of them said smoking. To be honest, I think smoking as a whole is obviously really off-putting for both boys and girls, but I've always, even when I was at school, boys would always call it trampy. Obviously no hate to anybody that does smoke, that's completely your choice, you do what you want to do, but I just think boys think it is a turn off, and that's what majority of the boys did say. So another one they said for a turn off is when boys, when girls touch boys' bums. I've heard that so much, that boys don't like their bums being touched, and I could understand that. Why are you laughing?
Sometimes when Jack walks up the stairs, I go like that.
Oh yeah, we always do it as a joke, but I think if you just went up to a boy.
Oh yeah, and just went.
But then again, I think if boys just go out to a random girl and do it, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. Like, I think it's so wrong.
So the next question is, do you think girlfriends and boyfriends should split the bill on a date? So one of the boys said on the first date the boy should pay, and then after that split, or like go boy girl, boy girl.
I agree with that. I think that's actually quite, like, I feel like boys
sensible.
Yeah, I think boys would automatically like offer to pay for the first one anyway, but I don't agree with the guy having to pay all the time. Like, if they want to, like, cool, like, the girl should at least offer, yeah, but I definitely think it should be split, like, no matter what.
They don't really matter with McDonald's. So Jack said in his opinion he likes to pay the bill because he thinks it's a polite thing to do.
Again, I have no problem with that. I think that's like really, like, a really good gentleman kind of act, but again,
I'll offer.
Yeah, but I don't think you shouldn't not offer. Like, I always think it's like nice to offer as well, but if they want to pay, then that's how it's gonna be. So the next question the girls are quite curious to know is, do stretch marks matter? Like, do boys really care if girls have stretch marks? I personally think it's stupid if they do care about stretch marks. Like, we can't help it, we have them, boys get them too. Like, I don't think you should be unattractive just because you have stretch marks.
When you're pregnant you get them.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Okay, so I asked my friend Tom this question, and he said the stretch marks are beautiful and if a girl has them it doesn't matter. I'm happy he said that. That's a very, like, mature thing. I respect guys a lot that don't really pay attention to it. I would never pay attention to it on a guy, so I just don't think it's that much of a big deal.
The next question, do you prefer girls with or without makeup? One of the answers was girls don't need makeup, they are better without it, but if they want to wear it to make themselves feel more confident in it, then that's fine, but he just prefers it without makeup.
I think that's majority of boys.
I just called it.
I think that's the majority of boys' answers, to be honest. I think if you can feel comfortable wearing no makeup and stuff around them, they'll obviously like
or
that
minimal.
a lot. Yeah, or minimal. But if they've got to wear makeup because it makes them feel more confident, then, like, I think that's just how it is. But that's a pretty good answer. So the next question we asked the boys is personality or looks. One of the boys said a bit of both, which obviously you'd need that anyway. There's no way you'd look at one and not the other. Well, I hope not anyway. He was basically saying they could be, like, really good looking but have the worst, like, personality and chat ever, whereas they could, like, be like maybe a 7 out of 10 with looks but have such a good personality. I think that's a really good way to see it. So he's answered that question pretty well. He basically said looks are only a small part to a girl, but personality is the whole thing. So I'm pretty sure overall they mean, like, personality over looks.
So the next question is quite a big one. It's, do girls actually look attractive in oversized hoodies and messy buns? If yes, what is it about it that is so attractive? So one of our friends, Harry, said that he likes girls in oversized hoodies because it's cute and good fashion sense, and he prefers a messy bun over a slick bun because it adds character to the face and to the person, and it's less boring.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good enough answer. I personally, like, don't really wear messy buns and oversized hoodies.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how, it's more of like an Instagram thing, I think, or just like, I don't know how you explain it. It's just a thing going around on social media.
I don't wear oversized hoodies, I just wear hoodies sometimes.
Yeah. I don't think all girls, like, do that. It's not a thing all girls do, but I can see why boys?
Bye.
I can see why boys would find it attractive, because obviously if you're wearing their hoodie, then yeah, but the messy bun thing is something I've never understood.
Yeah, because sometimes when I do my messy bun, it doesn't even go messy, it just automatically goes.
But I can see why a messy bun would look better than, like, a really high slick bun.
Ballerina bun.
So it's very, like, chilled and slouchy, so they find it cute. So but the next one I asked is boobs or bum, just because I'm so curious to see what the boys would say.
Yeah, this is a question that I think all girls actually want the answer for.
So they basically said if you've got, like, a good bum and, like, don't really have, like, that good of a boob region, it's alright, like, it's fine. But if you've got, like, big boobs but, like, no arse, it's kind of like
unproportioned.
Yeah,
boys just think it might be a bit unproportioned.
Yeah, I could see that. I think I automatically assumed they would choose bum over boobs. I don't know many, like, boob guys, but I could see why they would say that with boobs, like, small and, like, a big bottom. So yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
Right, the second to last question is, how would you feel if your girlfriend had a boy best friend? Does it bother you or don't you really care?
I don't think, right, do you know what, I can see why boys wouldn't like it, because they'd obviously think they're too close or whatever, but obviously I have a lot of friends that are guys. I get along, I have like 2 boy best friends, and my boyfriend's very respectful of that, because I've always had like been really close with boys at school. I was in pretty much an all boys group at school, apart from 2 girls, which were Lucy and Ellie. But I was pretty much, I've been best, like I've had so many boy best friends compared to girl best friends.
I think because girls, like, it's just so much drama.
Yes,
boys,
I would choose a boy best friend over a girl best friend any day, to be honest. I've always got along with them better, but let's just see what the boys have said anyway. So our friend Danny said that he isn't bothered as long as he is like, it's like a two-sided thing, so as long as he could have a girl best friend as well. See, with girls we get very protective, and it's a lot, I feel like it's a lot different.
Yeah.
But I would never stop my boyfriend from having a girl best friend. I would just be a bit like
iffy,
yeah, about it. But no, he isn't really bothered. I think the overall for that is not really, just a bit funny about it. Okay, and the last question that all of us girls are like dying to know, just because it's so funny, is do guys really compare dick sizes? Our friend Danny said yes we do, but well, at least some of us. I just want to know why you care so much. Why do you? I'm probably, people are gonna
I think it's to boost their ego. Be like,
oh yeah,
maybe. I just find it weird, like you wouldn't see girls going next to each other and like, oh, tits bigger than which one's bigger, do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, I shouldn't, no,
oh, which boob's bigger, like put them next to each other. Like, we wouldn't do that. I mean, boys do what they gotta do.
To be honest, with girls you can just see.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that one. We quite enjoyed finding out the answers to what boys said. So if you do want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to hit a huge thumbs up and subscribe. I will link everyone's, well, all the boys' Instagrams down below, just because half of them wanted me to plug it anyway. I will obviously put Millie's socials down below, and don't forget to follow me on all of my socials, and I guess I will see you next week for another video. Bye.
Bye.